our final speaker is Cody. Cody is starting his second level in the presentation mastery path. He will mention one question from the communication style quiz and offer some of his own experiences, allowing you to determine for yourself which style most fits his speaking. Please join me in welcoming Cody with his speech, "What is my communication style?"
Thank you. Hello, fellow Toastmasters. How would other people describe you? Would you say others would describe you as gentle, fun-loving, results-oriented, or disciplined? As for which describes me, here are some recent experiences that might help you determine for yourself. This one is from earlier this week when I was programming. I wrote a few last lines of JavaScript code and stepped away from the computer. It is 10 p.m. I walk over and take a seat next to my wife, Kiara. She notifies me about earlier in the day when I woke up at 6 a.m. and our 2-year-old, Spence, wandered around the house with me. Spence sat on me and told me I needed to wake up. She would say, "When you left this morning." Kiara chuckled, somewhat pained recalling the lost sleep. She prefers to be a night owl rather than an early bird. "Oh, I apologize. I didn't mean to do that." "You do not need to apologize," she suggests. This is a common argument we have, by the way. "Maybe one of these days I will wake up early," I say, "and surprise him." It sounds great in my head, but I knew it wasn't going to happen. I set my alarm back 30 minutes. The next day, my alarm goes off early as planned. I turn it off. The damage was done, though. Spence was awake. I refused to budge. "I need to go, Daddy." "No one else is awake, Spence." I shuffle around in bed, trying to maintain my unconsciousness. I let him down, and he wanders the room, flitting through every item he could find. "Light on, Daddy." I feign to be back asleep. Eventually, he gives in and gets back in bed until it is the standard time, and I get up. The day after that, I attempt to spend some time with Spence to show him I love him, make up for ignoring and wanting to get up. I close my laptop after watching the end to Wall-E with Spence. It is now 8 p.m., Spencer's bedtime, and Kiara is in the middle of a board game. Forgetful as I am, I return up the stairs with him. "Did y'all finish your movie?" Kiara asks. I freeze. I was supposed to put him to bed, wasn't I? "Yes, I will take him to bed," I say audibly. Inevitably, Spence declares, "No, sleepy. No bed. I want mommy." "Mom can't come right now, Spence." "Here, he can say goodnight to Grandma and Grandpa," Kiara says. "No, I want to play." "Do you want to go to sleep the happy way or the sad way?" Kiara says. "I happy." "Okay, but we need to say goodnight," Kiara says. "No, I happy." Eventually, he gives his hugs and realizes he is, in fact, tired. However, the "I want mummies" continue to echo from his megaphone. He cries louder and louder as I make my way to his bed, down the stairs. The megaphone rages on. "I want mommy." I do not react. If I allow him to get his way, he will not learn to listen. I will tell him, "Mommy can't come," and he will chant his catchphrase once more in response as if it were an answer. Therefore, I place him in his bed and give him a token kiss, turn off the light, and close the door. Moments later, no surprise, Kiara appears at Spence's bedside. Spence is a mama's boy. Often I find myself working on some project. Here is one of them that we did as a family. The family sits down to paint. I excitedly begin painting Toothless and his female dragon companion. Everyone finishes their painting. I look down. I have barely finished the background and the shapes. I look at the time. My to-do list growls at me from within my phone. The painting remains incomplete. Back to the original question. Does it sound like I am more gentle, fun-loving, results-oriented, or disciplined? I don't know. This I do know, though. I tend to be more motivated by fear. Ooh, I fear failing to get a job that can support our family. I fear going through life without ever becoming sufficiently good at animation or running. I fear letting my dreams and ideas die with me when I reach the end of my life. So, people around or not, I keep chugging on, bumbling through tutorials, ramming my way through projects. However, this means at times I appear inconsiderate. Knowing this, though, I can halt my instincts and take a seat. When thoughts bombard me with the things I need to be learning and doing, I will just note them, put them on a leaf, and let the leaf blow away in the wind. After I make a reminder to myself, of course. Otherwise, I can guarantee I'll forget everything I was trying to do. Every moment counts, but the moments you spend with people must count just as important. Fun-loving, this is how I want to be described. How do you want others to describe you? Back to you, Toastmaster.